Good morning, everyone. It's Cassie. I hope you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to Foundation. Let's see, where are we on this? We're working on a prestigious burg part 3, promote a villager to citizen, increase 10 houses to high density. That's what we were working on. And have a monthly profit from taxes revenue of 500 or more, currently 227. So we do need to increase some houses to high density, and we do that by adding fortifications and patrols. I think maybe I don't need to bring any more guard towers in because we still have all these houses. I said high density? I did say high density. Yikes. We need heavy fortifications for high density. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna start placing obviously some gates, probably some fences. An entry point. Which side is forward? This one. I think. This is 10 wood, 5 planks, and 1 tool. I have no tools right now, but that's okay. We can make more. I'm going to speed the game way up and try to urge this along. How are we doing on everything else? We are a little low on berries. We're doing fine on fish, and I'd say probably fine on meat. We have plenty of bread, but we don't have any wheat or flour. So we're gonna lose bread probably before we get flour back up. But for now, I'd say we're doing just fine. Once this gate is up, I'll put some fence in and see what that does for us. I'm not entirely sure. I could put in another gathering hut too. I have 10 unemployed. That's a much higher number than I actually want. All these berries are out of range. All these berries are in range. We should have a gathering hut right here already. We do. Okay, good. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of time and see what happens. I can put one here. We have a couple berry bushes here. Oh, there's our gate. Provides light passive fortification within their designated area. Okay. Do I need to buy a fortifications upgrade? Probably, right? Oh, I might buy this wheat farm improvement. That's 100. I'm thinking about it. Paved roads we can buy. if I want to improve fortifications, what do I need to do? That was only 5, that's why I bought that. Oh, it's 5 splendour? It's 5 something. City fortifications. There we go. Unlocks fortifications for the safety of your village. Heavy active fortifications. Okay. That's what I need. So I need 100 prosperity, and I have 92. I'm getting close. And 100 labor splendor. 150 labor splendor, which I do not have. I have 80. I'm going to give it a tiny bit more time before I buy the wheat farm upgrade. Why? I don't really know. Because I'm watching my coin travel down, down, down. Oh good, we've got tons of fish now. We did add a second fishery, or fisherman's hut, whatever we want to call it. Fisher's hut, the last time we met, so we should have plenty of fish now. Advice, edicts, and privileges. Our standing with the estates of the realm has allowed us to enact our first privilege. These are benefits granted by each of the estates. You can also enable edicts, which are laws and policies that help shape the village in new ways. Once enacted, edicts and privileges must be revised with a mandate to be removed. Let us claim a privilege. Follow a piece of advice from your villagers and learn something new about your village. Enact dutiful prayers. How do I do that? Select mandate. It's not in there. Huh. I'll figure it out. I feel like it's got to be in here. It's not. It's absolutely not in here. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not yet. The game says in an unlocked slot. Where might I find... Oh, hang on. Is it in the Royal Book? Logs. Village overview. Edicts. Haha. And privileges. Got it. Dutiful prayer. Okay, we got it. And now that we have 500... What? we had, there we go, 500 coin. I'm going to go ahead and buy the wheat farm upgrade. Add some stuff to my wheat farms so we can make them more successful. The wheat barn can store up to 50 output resources, adds 2 to total worker capacity. Wheat cart can store up to 10 output resources. Let's add a barn. I don't want to lose these trees. I'm going to turn it. Why is it shaped like that? Also add a haystack for some additional labor splendor. Can I shove that in there? Yes, I can. Alright. And eventually I want to add some stuff to the other one too. No more room available at lodging. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I only added, like, space for 2. How are we doing on cloth and clothing? We have plenty of wool, we have plenty of clothes. Not plenty of clothes, we have some clothes. We have some cloth. We have enough cloth, I'll say. Oh right, I put in a granary. Nothing has been built at our farm, and I'm actually accidentally taking out some of the wheat. So that's a little bit of an oops. I'll be alright. No access to refined food. That can't be true. Fish is refined. Bread's refined. You see those things here? I see them here. Oh. Influential village. The elders value your fair influence. They invited traders from the labor estate to allocate more resources, sweetening trade opportunities with you temporarily. Very well. We're not doing a whole lot of trading right now. Resources. Trade routes. That's what I wanted. We can trade with Northberry and Middle, and it's Middle that's buying our fish. And Northberry, I believe, is buying planks and smooth, like carved stone from us. I can unlock Trotberry if I like. But I've rather enjoyed making everything myself. Once I was able to stop trading for tools and I was creating my own tools, I felt such a sense of relief. So that kind of makes me not want to trade with anybody else. So they literally just shoved wheat in around the buildings that I built, huh? I like that. I'm cool with that. Are they still working on the haystacks? Yeah, they need a couple more tools. It'll be harder to find a place to stick a barn for this wheat field because this wheat field is... The farmhouse is like right in the middle of everything. Where am I going to put a barn? This is all wheat. These little patches of brown. And this over here may be too far. We'll find out, I suppose. Tooling shack. Adds 2 to worker capacity. Yeah, see, that's too far. It's interesting. So I may not be able to improve this one unless I move it. And moving it may be on the agenda sooner rather than later. I've talked about moving a lot of things. I kind of also want to move my tavern over here to give it more space. But now I've kind of got like a warehouse hub going here. So I don't know. Maybe I won't do that. I'm thinking about it. I don't think I need to take it seriously, this seriously, for what is ostensibly still my first playthrough. Okay, what else do I want to do? I have plenty of coin to spend. Maybe we buy something else from the progression menu? Common wares. Manor House Village Architecture. I don't know. What's this? Manor House Village Architecture. Manor House Village Architecture. Oh, Tavern Splendor. Okay. I don't know. I kind of want to unlock beer production, but also I barely have enough wheat farms to make it work right now with bread. So I don't know that I necessarily want to throw beer into the works. For now... Let's see. I was going to work on... I need to get to 150 labor splendor, so I'm going to work on that. What can I add? I pressed edit, right? Yes, I did. I think maybe I can't add anything to my bakery. That's fine. Let's try that again, though. Yeah, looks like I can't. Can I add anything to warehouses for Labor Splendor? No. I know I can add stuff to the farms that's specifically for Splendor, for increasing Splendor. And I also know that one of those is not going to do a lot of work. To improve anything. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it. I can't add anything to my tailor. Can I add... No, to my sheep farm. I'm just having a look around, really. I need a woodcutter. Where are my woodcutters now? You're a forester. You're a lumber camp. Okay. Snoring post. Add 1 to total worker capacity. I don't think I need that yet. I don't really need to add workers to my munching post. We can add a lot of capacity to the foresters, or to the woodcutters. But right now I just want to add Splendor. So we'll add Splendor. That'll be 5. And I have 1 or 2 more lumber camps that I can also add to. I've been kind of gradually adding things to my manor house as well. But eventually it's going to get too full. Too decorated. How many more weather vanes can I rightfully shove up onto the roof of this? Each weather vane is +1 labor splendor. Just 1? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, my treasury is full. I should spend some coin. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy these 2 things. That helps. The bridge is going to be nice to have because I've been meaning to claim this area for some time. So I may do that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. My friend Blue Water has something similar, and she has put her manor house here, and I think some housing. There's like a little residential and market area. Basically anything that doesn't have an I'm ugly radius. Like the foresters' huts or the woodcutters' camps have a little I'm ugly radius. Keep me away from this, please, area. Wool for the king. The king has commissioned woolen flags to be proudly displayed on his fortresses. A merchant aware of this project noticed your flock of sheep and wants to make you an offer. This sounds like a good trade. The estate expects a large number of resources to be delivered within a month. 100 wool. I would essentially have to stop production on clothing and cloth and save up 100 wool, right? I have 29. So yes, I would have to do that. No thank you. My treasury is about to fill up again, so I may want to either build another treasury or be more consistent about spending my coin. Common wares cost 3 planks and 1 iron to make 3. So I can do common wares and perhaps a luxury market. Actually, let's do paved roads. Pavior. I wanted to say pavoir, but there are too many letters for pavoir. That U shouldn't be in there. Pave and maintain nearby dirt paths into stone roads. Resources needed: 10 tools, 20 carved stone, and 15 planks. Which we can do. Where do I want to put him? Them. It said nearby roads, right? Let's put them here. Next to the... shove them right up next to the church. I'm thinking it's time to buy another plot of land. This plot has become for forestation and hunting. So that's why there's just a big patch of trees in the middle of everything. So I could potentially buy another plot way out here and make that for paving and or for hunting and woodcutting instead. And then use this land to expand out my industry and my housing. I don't need to expand housing. I've got tons of space. But maybe add more space to my farms. She can reach her house just fine. She has reached it. Huh. Not paint. There we go. Okay, so this territory is actually really small. It's not as big as I thought it would be. And I can't buy this one yet. This one's pretty small too. I could buy this one and make this hunting and forestation wood cutting. Or this one and same thing. Oh, hold on a second. I've got a thing. Celebrating the laborers. The elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an occasion to open up more trading opportunities by celebrating the fruit of hard labor. Ensure the mood at the fair stays high. Your people will do the rest. I will make sure everyone appreciates their time. Okay, yep. Looks like we're gonna do just fine here. No access to goods, eh? She's just in the mood to complain today. This is the same one that told me she couldn't get to her house. I don't understand why the game would tell me that there's a housing shortage when there is most certainly not a housing shortage. Look at how much space we have. Maybe it's because I don't have enough people I've promoted to commoner, so maybe I'll promote someone? Thrower. Get promoted, Thrower. Essentially, when I look for promotions, I'm promoting anyone whose position benefits from having them in a higher rank. I think that's going to be enough for now. Common path tier 4 reached. Oh, cool. Jewelry, cooperage, dairy farming, candles, sculptor, and glassworks for now. And then a couple more things that I can't unlock until I buy stuff here. Alright, I'm gonna hold tight on it. I wonder how far the paver's hut kind of reaches. I don't get to know that yet, but I'll find out, I suppose. We're at 91 labor splendor. So I might want to find more ways to increase that. What can I paint? This is telling me I've got something new to paint. Oh, road paving. Gotcha. So can I just... I want this to be paved. But could I just... Could I say all of it? Yeah, looks like I can. We'll start with that. Delighted visitors. Some of the visitors had a great time and cheered up your villagers. Cool. I still have 11 days on the fair. Surplus of construction materials. We've read this one a few times. It's basically just like a tiny celebration because we have stockpiled some stuff. Happiness bonus of 10% for villagers with villager, monastic, and combatant profile. Alright, so... Cool. My fair is going really well. Still have 7 days. But it looks like it's going to go just fine. I desperately need tools, though. For my paver. What am I needing here? Coal? Yeah. Huh. "118% happiness. Nice. Thanks, delighted villagers. Thanks, rejoicing tale." Villagers or visitors? Visitors. Okay, so why are we in such a deficit with coal? I kind of get the impression that we're in such a deficit with coal because they're having to schlep all the way over here, get wood, and then schlep all the way back. A merry fair. The fair lived up to expectations. People from all around are spreading praise about your fine craftsmanship and hope to do further business with your village. Success. Cool. Wow, my voice. What else can I add to my tavern to increase labor splendor? Thatched dormers, add a bunch, but they cost tools. A lot of stuff is costing tools today. Everything is costing tools today. Oh. Let's add a couple of vases to our little terrace. There, we're at 98. We need to get 150, so we still have quite a ways to go, but every little bit helps. And I'm really going to have to expand. To goods. No access to goods. Common clothes, common wares, and candle. I know I'm selling clothes. Are we out? Not anymore. Just about. This field is too small for the current amount of workers. Let me add a little more space then. Adequately sized. That's literally all I needed to do. Alright, I'll take it. Can I add some storage? No, I can't. I know I can't add anything. I'm full on wool over here. I'm full on cloth over here. And I'm not making clothing quickly enough to make it matter. And if I said I wanted to move this building, would all of my sub-buildings come with it? No, just pieces. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so we said common goods, common clothes, and candle count as goods. I can buy common goods. Produces 3 common wares in exchange for 3 planks and 1 iron. Right now my iron's all going to tools, so I'm going to hold off until I can add more iron. Is this out of range? I think so. Where's my brain? Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, let's buy a territory. Let's buy a territory. Maybe let's buy that one so I have more iron. I'll also have more berries if I buy this territory. Anything else that's interesting in here? Whoop. Lost control. not really. Okay. That's gonna take 4 tools, and I have 1 tool. Okay. I'll also put in a gathering hut. Food. Not well. Dingus. She's silly today. Let's put it here. Great. We'll get some more iron going. And keep our smelter more busy. A little busier, I guess. And the intent is once we have plenty of iron bars, then we can start making common goods. And I know I could go back to purchasing tools, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to live that life anymore. Okay, brings our unemployed down to 7, and when we open up this iron mining camp, it'll come down to 5. We have 98 labor splendor. We have 106 prosperity, sorry. They're already picking berries. That's awesome. We're selling the berries. We're also making berry wine with it. There's an actual name for what we're making. Berry brew. Hrimnir, are you a commoner? Yes, good. Oh, wow. It's been a long time since we've had people wanting to live here. Yeah, why not? I got my number of unemployed down just to bring it back up. We have 22 iron bars. I'm actually debating whether I want to just go ahead and do that now. Add common goods. Common wares, sorry. Okay, I know it's about 10 minutes early, but I think here is where I'm going to leave it. You can tell, not right now, but over the course of this video, my voice has grown really hoarse. It's allergy season where I live. It's allergy season, and that's always a rough time for me. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. I'll be back next week with more Foundation. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you know how much I appreciate you. I hope you have a lovely day, and I will talk to you very soon.